What's up, y'all? I'm Tyler Chrome, and today we're going to talk about my 10 keys to success. Let's get started. Number one on the list, and before I start, these are not in order of importance, is make time. The number one thing that I hear from people when, for example, when I'm making workout plans and meal plans for people, and the struggles that they seem to have with that in that category, the number one thing I hear always is, almost every single person is, I just don't have time. Let me tell you something. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You have to make time. You have the time. You've got to figure out what you've got to weed out of your day to make time. And let me give you a few examples here. You got to be willing to lose sleep. Okay, it doesn't have to be to where you get 4 hours of sleep a night or anything like that. But say you start work at 8, so you get up at 6:30 in time. That way you can get ready, have time to drive to work, get to work at 8. And then the rest of your day is just slam packed. Okay, well, get up at 5:30. Don't get up at 6:30 like you normally do. Get up at 5:30. That gives you an extra hour, or at least an extra 45 minutes after you get ready for 15 minutes. At the very least, you're hitting a home workout. Okay, especially if you're a beginner. You're hitting push-ups. You're hitting sit-ups. Maybe you bought a pull-up bar that you can hang on your door. Maybe you're going for a run. Maybe you're doing simple agility stuff like jumping jacks, agility drills. High knees, lunges with no weight, whatever it may be. Make time and take that first step of action and start. Okay, another way you can make time: don't be scrolling through social media for an hour. Okay, I know so many people, and I even do it myself. That's why I can speak on this one. I'll catch myself on Instagram, whatever, because social media is so popular nowadays. Scrolling through, see something I like, you go down that rabbit hole, and it takes you on a journey. You can click on this person's profile, then you find this person's profile, then you find this person's profile, and you just keep on scrolling. And next thing you know, you look at the time, 45 minutes, an hour has passed by. That's wasting your time. I'm not saying don't allot yourself time to do these things, because you want to be able to relax and enjoy life. But that's where a lot of people could cut out and have more time, especially if you're doing that scrolling multiple times a day. Okay, another thing, don't procrastinate. This is something I've had to learn as well too. Say you're home from work, and like me, I get home from work and I go to the gym. Is one of the first things I do. I get home, change, drink my pre-workout, I'm going to the gym. If I get home and there's a plate and a bowl that I didn't wash this morning on the counter, okay, and I just see it again when I get home, okay, I gotta get to the gym, I can do that later, whatever. No, don't just do it later. It takes like 5 seconds to take the bowl, rinse it out, whatever you need to do, put it in the dishwasher, set it aside to where it's not just sitting there out in the open, it's leftover food, whatever. What if you got a friend or a date that comes over later, and then you've got to rush later because you haven't cleaned up what you didn't clean up earlier? When you see something that needs to be done, maybe you took a shirt off earlier in the day, you threw it on the couch because you were rushing in to do something. Don't just do that. Don't throw your shirt on the couch. Take that shirt, put it in the dirty clothes where it's supposed to be. Like, just little things like this that if you procrastinate on, they're going to build up and build up and build up around you. And I've been at fault for this many times before, especially in college when I was learning how to be more responsible and mature. So these are some ways you can make time for yourself. That's number one on the keys to success. Number two, keep a strong mind. Now I'm going to do a whole nother video on this, and if I post it before this one, I'll put the link somewhere in here. If not, it'll be posted right after this one. on keeping a strong mind and how you can do this, okay? The ways that you can increase the strength of your mind and basically work out your mind. One of the ways you can work out your mind is pushing yourself, okay? And what people don't realize often is when you push yourself physically, say in the gym or running or any exercise where it gets really hard for you and you feel like you can't go any further, and then you do go further, you're growing mentally, not just physically, okay? That's why health and fitness are so beneficial for so many people, because it benefits your whole entire life. When you can teach your mind to keep going when you don't think you can, you're going to achieve so much more in life. Trust me, I'm very passionate about this because I've seen the effects on my own life and some of my friends. Puzzles, things that mentally challenge you. Maybe it's a math equation, maybe it's a puzzle, a crossword puzzle, a word search, even just reading a book, okay? Like things that challenge you mentally that you don't do normally, like daily in life. Like you go through your daily routine every day and you get used to that and you get good at that and you get better at that, but you need to be well-rounded, especially mentally. So find things like maybe read a book that is on a topic that you're not even interested in. Open your mind to things. Your mind is like a muscle too, okay? It's just like your body. The more crazy different workouts you do, the more well-rounded you're gonna be, better of an athlete you're gonna be. If your mind is the same way, when you do all these different things to challenge your mind, it's gonna grow just like your body grows. Talk to other people, talk to your friends, talk to your coworkers, talk to your boss, talk to the CEO. Message people online that you see that you envy, okay? And not everyone's gonna respond, you know. Trust me, I've done it before and got responses and not got responses, but put yourself out there and try it. There's no harm in trying to contact these people that you envy, because sometimes they'll really stop and take that time to help you. And that's why I try to do it a lot more, because I see a lot of people that they want to be successful themselves, but they don't want to help others be successful. So that's part of why I'm here and why I'm doing this. See what they've done to become successful. See what books they've read. See what mentors they've used, what articles they've read, like what tactics they approach things with. All of these things are going to be beneficial to you. We all think in different ways. We all go about things a little bit differently. I can't even explain how much being well-rounded and open in your mind to things that you don't see every day will benefit you. Number 3, be passionate about what you do. Let what you do come from the heart, okay? Now, I'm not saying that if you're not passionate about your day job, you should quit it and go paint for a living, okay? If that's your passion. But don't stop painting either. Your passions in life, man, they keep you going. They keep you going when you're down. They keep you grounded. They keep you happy. Sometimes you gotta have that day job and that career path to get you going and give you a source of income to support yourself and do the things the bare minimum things that you have to have in life: paying rent, food, transportation, etc. But you cannot let go of the passions. Look into your heart, okay? What really at the deepest level keeps you content or puts a smile on your face? Take that and do not let go of it, and put your mind to it and set goals within that topic, whether it be fitness, like for me it's fitness, whether it be you're an entrepreneur and you're starting a company. Like I said, you may like to paint, art may be your thing. Maybe you love animals. Maybe you like to shoot guns. Maybe you're a photographer, you like to go take pictures. Put time into these things because they will benefit you later, and they'll keep you grounded and they'll keep you happy. And on the flip side of that, with your day job or whatever your career path is, even if this isn't your passion, if it's your passion already, then great, and that's so much easier for you. So just take that and run with it, because it's a blessing. But if it's not, you've got to be passionate about anything that's attached to your name, okay? If it's a project at work or your reputation at work, things, just anything that you get assigned to that you have to complete at work, it's attached to your name, and your work in every aspect of your life, anything that you do is a reflection of what's in here, okay? Like if you finish things correctly and on time and you're detailed, or maybe they're early, even better than on time, that's a reflection on you, and people are going to want to work with you. People are going to want to give you raises and promotions if they see that. Don't forget that part of it. Number 4, keep an anchor, something that's going to keep you at peace, okay? This may be religion for you. This may be meditation for you. This may be your kids, your wife or husband. This may also be animals for you. Whatever it is, and this kind of goes along with people's passions a lot of times. Like for me, I kind of have 2 anchors, okay? And my number 1, bar none, is my religion, being a Christian, and having a good relationship with God, talking to God, praying in my own time, alone. Like that keeps me grounded, and it keeps me feeling like I'm on the right path, and it keeps me accountable for being a good person at all times, okay? So that's what keeps me grounded. Another thing that keeps me grounded and keeps my stress levels low, this is more of a stress reliever for me, is fitness. I don't just work out to look good. I mean, that's part of it. I don't just work out just to be healthy, even though that's a big part of it. I do it because it relieves stress for me, and it keeps me sane and pushing forward at the hardest times that I've had in my life, okay? We all have hard times, and some people have it way worse off than others, but one thing that can benefit everyone is developing a strong mind, as I said earlier, through something like fitness. That can be an anchor for you, because when the going gets tough in fitness, say you have a heavy weight on your chest and you're bench pressing, and you don't think you can get it, but you keep on trying, you keep on trying, you keep on trying, and you get that last rep and you rack that weight, you're gonna think, damn, I didn't think I could do that, but I did. I kept pushing and I did. Or even if you don't get the weight and you have to have your spot help you up and rack it, keep working up to that weight, and one day you will get it. And when you do get it, then later on in life you can look back and think, damn, if I just keep pushing, if I keep working at it, I will get it one day. Number 5. This is going to be the simplest key to success and the easiest to remember and follow. Be good to others, okay? Because if you're not, if you cut corners, if you backstab, you know, if you're pushing the other guy out of the way to be first in line at his expense, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass. Trust me, okay? You know, everyone's made mistakes before, and everyone's probably not been the best friend that they should have been, or the best significant other they should have been. But at the core of your being and the type of person that you try to be a good person. There's a reason why this is the golden rule in the Bible. There's a reason why so many people trust in this rule to live by. Okay, number 6. For these large life goals that you have, don't focus on them. Do not focus on them. Now you're going to be like, what? Don't focus on my goals? What are you talking about? You can't focus on the end goal, okay? This is how you got to do it. You got to say, what are my life goals? Okay, say one of your life goals is to look a certain way physically. Say you want to get down to a certain weight and look a certain way and fit in your clothes a certain way, walk with a swagger and whatever, because you feel good about yourself. You can't go to the gym thinking about that goal one day and then come home and you're gonna look the same. That first day you go work out, you're gonna come home, you're gonna look the same. The next day you're gonna go work out, you're gonna come home, you're gonna look the same. You can't think, well, I'm going for this one goal, but look at me. Like, you have to think, okay, I killed this workout today. I killed it today. I feel good about that because I know one day I'm going to get to that point, that big goal I have. But I'm not focused on that end goal. I'm focused on what I need to do today. I need to eat these meals today. I need to do this workout today. And I need to kill it. I need to push it. I need to not quit today. If you do that every day for years on end, months on end, whatever, depending on the goal, then you will reach those long-term goals. You can't focus on the long-term goal and just think, I got to get there. No, you got to get to the next day, okay? There's a quote by Will Smith. Actually, it's by his father, but Will Smith's the one who I heard say it. He said, you don't set out to build a wall. You set out to lay a single brick as perfectly as you can. And then you do that every single day. And then one day you have a wall. Because see, if you don't set that brick one at a time as perfectly as you can, if you're just trying to focus on building a wall and you're just brick, trying to build this wall, you're going to get about halfway done, it's going to fall down. You're getting about halfway done, quarter of the way, 3/4 of the way, it's going to crumble on you. It's going to start leaning. But you already laid the cement. Well, what do you do now? Your wall is leaning. It's not going to be stable. It's not going to last forever. It's because you cut corners. It's because you focused on the end goal and you rushed through it. Don't do that. Focus on the details. Okay, here's something that is tough for a lot of people. This is number 7. Surround yourself with like-minded people. And here's the key. Be willing to cut people out of your life. And this one, you know, it hits home with me personally too. All of these do, really. That's why I'm here telling you, because I know from experience. But this one, it hits like an emotional spot with me, because you need to, like I said, surround yourself with like-minded people that are ambitious and be willing to cut people out that aren't, okay? I had a best friend at one time who started going down the wrong path in life. And we talked about it since, and we're cool now. We're friends again now. Not as tight as we once were, and we might not ever be. Hopefully one day we will be. But he was going down the wrong path in life. And he was on the straight and narrow right track with me at one point. And I told him, I said, you know, I confronted him. Man, you can't be doing these things. Like, what are you doing? What are you thinking? He continued down the path, and it got to a point to where I told him, I said, you keep doing these drugs, you keep running with these people, man, I can't be around all that. I got this, and this going on. I got this, and this I got to get done, and this, and this that are goals I'm trying to achieve. I can't be kept down because you want to hang out with these people and you want to have drugs and or do drugs or whatever. What if that comes back on me, man? If you don't quit doing these things, we can't hang out anymore. At that point in time, he told me, he said, man, I can't stop. He said, I can't stop. I can't do it. Because at the time, he's better now, but at the time he was weak-minded, okay? And he would admit to that. But I had to cut him out of my life. It was my very best friend at the time. My very best friend, my closest friend that I hung out with every single day. And he said he couldn't stop. He chose that stuff over me. You got to cut those people out of your life. You have to do it. They will weigh you down. Now, it's not to say if they get on the right track like my friend is now, that you can't be friends with them again. But be careful. Make sure they're really on the right track before you let them in. Don't let those people weigh you down, okay? Don't do it. Okay, number 8, guys. Don't walk through life alone. This is one that most people don't think about, okay? Most people kind of brush this one aside, mainly because you don't hear it a lot, so they're not reminded a lot to do this. But one thing you have to remember is life is tough, and don't try to do it alone. Talk to God if you're religious. Talk to your family. Talk to your best friends. Talk to a significant other. Whatever it may be, talk to a coach, a mentor, a therapist if that's what you need. Whatever it may be, talk to someone about the things you have going on. Do not internalize everything, because it will eat away at you, and it's going to cause other problems in your life. And when you have little problems caused by something internally you're not letting out, it's a domino effect, and you will crumble. Like that wall I told you, that if you build in a hurry, it's going to crumble on you one day. If you go through life in a hurry and not stopping to acknowledge the problems that you have, whatever they may be, your wall will crumble one day. So go through life with the people around you and choose those people wisely. Okay guys, we're nearing the end. Number 9, and this is a big one for me, and this is one of my favorites, is live healthy. We are 3-part beings: mind, body, and spirit. I've already touched on mind, and I've already touched on spirit. Now we're talking about body. You need to live healthy, okay? If you feel better, your mind's gonna function more clearly. Everything in life is just gonna fall into place much easier. Trust me on this one. When you feel better, or on the flip side, if you feel like crap because you're unhealthy and you aren't in shape and you're tired just walking to the damn front door, the mailbox, whatever, it's gonna affect everything else you do. It's gonna make everything else harder. Trust me on this. Live healthy. It's number 10 on the keys to success list. You get one chance. You get one chance at this thing we call life. So in everything you do, think about it. Remember that. You get one chance. Every single moment you have in life, you don't get back when it's over. Take advantage of the situations you're in and build a life to where it's going to put you in better situations. Cherish the people that love you and that you love. Be good to them. You only get one chance to do things right. Don't cut corners. Do things right. Appreciate the things you have. Work for the things you don't. Hey, and guys, everything will fall into place. Trust me. So y'all, that's the 10 keys to success from Tyler Chrome. Chrome out.